LeBron James was in attendance for the Lakers Summer League game against the Pelicans to watch Bronny and company get their first win in Las Vegas. This, of course, in the midst of all the chatter surrounding where LeBron will play this season and perhaps beyond after his agent Rich Paul made an interestingly worded statement to our Shams Charania in late June. Quote, LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance at winning it all. We're very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie and Rob and consider the Lakers a critical part of his career. Plenty have read into the past tense verbiage used by the Clutch Sports CEO, and on a recent appearance on SiriusXM Radio, he discussed the situation further.
It's not for us to rebuttal or to try to give clarity on what's said, what's not said. That's not the focus. The focus is, hey, man, enjoy your summer. There's never been an expectation on anyone like it's been on him. But my thing is just continue to find your joy. You know, you can't go out here and try to prove everyone wrong or, you know, align with or wanting to make sure that everyone is right. The critique is going to be the critique. And this is for all players, by the way. You know, I think everyone's journey is a lot different. The success of some and the failures or the so-called failures of others, it depends on what lens you're looking out of.
All right, Udonis, I know finding your joy were words that may still sting a little bit for Miami and whatnot following the whole Jimmy Butler drama this past season. But listen, this is LeBron James we're talking about. So what do you think he should be prioritizing, UD?
George, that was a low blow. I just want to let you know first and foremost. The last time I heard a player talk about finding their joy, it did not end well for myself and my organization. But what I will say about LeBron James is two things can be true. LeBron can be looking for an opportunity to put himself in a winning situation, and the Lakers can be looking for an opportunity to put themselves in a winning situation the next 4 or 5 years. I think they both have the same goals, but just not the same timeline. And for LeBron James, we don't know how much time he has, and rightfully so. You should want to put yourself in a position where you can win a championship and land a plane. That is not in LA. I don't give a damn who they bring to LA. That is not a championship roster right now with the LA Lakers. If LeBron James wants to put himself in a championship situation, then there has to be another opportunity out there that he needs to look for. I do know a place where he is welcome, and he will always be welcome, just to put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
The keys under the mat?
But, George, you asked what should LeBron be prioritizing. He's already told us what he's prioritizing. And it's not, he didn't tell us with a statement. He told us with the decision to opt into the last year of his contract. He's prioritizing the finances. He's prioritizing the $52.6 million. Who could blame him for that?
Nobody going to be mad at you.
But my point is this. You prioritize finances over flexibility. If he wanted the option of choosing whatever team, of putting himself in the best position to compete for a championship this year, he could have taken that. It would have cost him a lot of money. But at this point, hey, enjoy your summer, and we'll see you for Lakers training camp because you opted in to be on the Los Angeles Lakers roster.
I'm going to go glass half full. UD's going to yell at me for it.
Uh-oh. Get ready, UD.
Look, they were 20-12 after the Luka trade. Like, without a training camp, you got a lob threat in Ayton, and Ayton knows the lights are on him. I know George is looking at me talking about Ayton. Ayton, I believe in my boy from the Bahamas. I think he's going to have the best season of his career.
He better.
And then here's the thing. I think patience is best for LeBron now. But if by the trade deadline, Rob Pelinka doesn't put a championship, I think he needs more time. We've seen trades get made at the beginning of training camp. But if it doesn't look right at the trade deadline, I think it's a little easier to trade him, even with that money at the halfway point. Be patient, wait, and see what happens.
Go ahead, UD.
I mean, this is a guy who's seen everything but the win. You're not going to run the banana in the tailpipe on LeBron James. When he walks in that locker room, he knows if that is a championship roster. He knows if he has a chance of realistically winning a championship. When you look at what Houston has done, when you look at Minnesota getting another year better, when you look at what they've done at Oklahoma City, bringing their core back and extending those guys, they do not have a chance in hell on winning a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers this particular season. So if LeBron James wants that opportunity, he has to put himself in that situation moving forward, and that is not going to be with the Los Angeles Lakers. That's just my opinion, hands down.
Listen, our reporter Dave McMiniman covers the Lakers all the time as well here for our company here at ESPN. He had some boots on the ground reporting in Vegas after talking to both the Lakers and LeBron's camp. Let's take a listen.
The question on everybody's mind is, where will LeBron be playing next season? Some have posited that the true cause of the situation was the Lakers not offering LeBron a contract beyond next season, but Rich Paul told me that they never asked for one. Paul also made it clear to me that LeBron has not asked for a trade, and Paul hasn't even discussed the possibility of wanting a trade in the future with the Lakers. Paul did tell me that 4 teams contacted him with interest in trading for LeBron, though. Now, I asked LeBron just before tip-off if he'd like to join the broadcast to discuss everything, and he told me, quote, "I ain't got nothing to talk about."
Okay, listen, stars turn.
Listen, I think the Rockets and the Denver Nuggets probably had the best summer as far as trading. I mean, obviously you go out and get KD with that young team they got. That's going to be intriguing. The Nuggets finally got Luka some help. You know, they had traded away all his players in the last one. Once they won the championship, it seemed like they went into cost-cut mode, and it kind of screwed him the last couple of years. But they had a great summer. The Lakers are going to be interesting. But, listen, it's all about OKC, the Rockets, and the Nuggets. If I had to pick 1, 2, 3 in the West, like the KD thing going to be fascinating down in Houston. And like I say, my man Jokic, he's the best player in the world. And like I said, they finally went out and got him some help. So, but the Lakers are going to be fascinating. But it's Luka's team, and it's going to be a lot of pressure on him the next few years. And let me tell you something. That Dallas Maverick team, they might be the second best team in the West if they could ever get healthy. Obviously Kyrie's going to come back mid-season, but if AD can get healthy, and that boy Cooper Flag, he's the real deal. I looked at him a lot in college when I was getting ready for March Madness. He's the real deal. But the Mavericks might be the second best team in the West if they're healthy. So, man, the West, and listen, I don't even want to mention the East, because let me tell you something. You can stick because I tell people, you can stick about 5 teams in a hat, and I could pull out one of those 5 teams and said, you know what?
Hey, you played against my dad. Your first NBA game ever, really. Sacramento. You feel old, don't you?
That is remarkable, and maybe it would make him feel even older to know that one of Jabari Smith Jr.'s teammates' father also played against LeBron James. Kenya Martin.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that just shows you how long LeBron James has been in the league. He's playing against father-son combos.
Charles Barkley just dropped a bomb. If the Lakers can't build a championship team, LeBron James should move on. Wait, could LeBron actually leave LA again? Is Barkley right? Let's talk about it. LeBron James, 40 years old in year 22, is still playing at an unreal level. Last season, over 25 points per game. Still orchestrating the offense, still competing at a high level. But the Lakers, inconsistent, injuries, questionable roster depth, and once again, not a true title threat. Charles Barkley recently said what many are thinking, but afraid to say, if the Lakers can't build a championship team, LeBron should seriously consider moving on. And honestly, he might have a point. Barkley isn't hating, he's being real. LeBron only has a few years left, maybe less, and every season counts now more than ever. Think about it. He's chasing one thing, legacy. He wants rings. He wants moments. He wants to leave on top. But can he do that with this Lakers roster? The front office hasn't made bold moves, the supporting cast is shaky, and LeBron's patience is running thin. We're watching a legend still doing the unthinkable. But every year, they fall short. It's another year wasted. Anthony Davis is gone, and he could never stay healthy. The role players are good, but are they championship-level good? LeBron didn't come to LA to just play basketball. He came to win and build a legacy bigger than the court. If the Lakers can't match that energy, can you blame him for considering a way out? So, what would it even mean for LeBron to leave? Would he chase a super team in a place like Golden State? Team up with younger stars in Phoenix or Cleveland for one last run? Or end his legacy as a Laker and enjoy retirement? LeBron has always controlled his destiny. From Miami to Cleveland to LA, every move has been calculated. And if the Lakers don't wake up this offseason, don't be surprised if Lee GM starts looking around. Here's the truth, though. LeBron doesn't need another ring. He's already the NBA's all-time leading scorer, a 4-time champion, and the only player to win Finals MVP with 3 different teams. He's made 10 NBA Finals appearances. He carried teams that had no business being there, and he changed the league on and off the court. Whether you put him at number 1 or number 2 all time, his legacy is secure. If he walked away tomorrow, he'd be remembered as one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball. But let's be honest, this is LeBron James we're talking about. This is the same guy who spends millions on his body every year. The guy who still chases greatness like he's 25. The guy who's still one of the most feared players in the league. And deep down, you know LeBron's not satisfied. He sees the 5th ring, maybe even a 6th. He sees Jordan's legacy. He sees the whispers. And part of him still wants to shut everybody up. So now LeBron is at a crossroads. Does he retire on top with his legacy fully intact? Or does he reload, leave LA, and make one last run at a ring? It's not just about basketball anymore. It's about timing, about family, about Bronny entering the league, and maybe it's about ending the story on his terms. Because no matter what anyone says, LeBron has earned the right to choose how this story ends. Charles Barkley lit the match. But now the fire's real. If the Lakers can't give LeBron a real shot at a title this year, then maybe it is time for him to move on. Not for money, not for attention, but to give himself one last shot at history. But what do you think? Should LeBron leave the Lakers if they don't build a true contender? Or is it time to retire and walk away with nothing left to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This might be one of the biggest decisions in NBA history. And as always, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives and bold NBA stories.